Like I was saying before I lost my card, if you follow the sapwood tutorial, most of the time, most woods, not all woods, but a lot of these, the ash, the hickory, elm, osage, you don't have to back them. You can just do what I showed you on sanding the brown off there, and you're good to go usually. If you want to back them, that's up to you. Just wanted to show this. So this English longbow's got a twist in it, and I'm going to end up steam bending it before I even start tillering it, and then put it in the box for a week. I wanted to show you some tools that you're going to need, and these are the two most important ones, other than your axes and stuff for splitting the stave out. And I just use a rasp. It's semi-aggressive. It's not as Farrier's rasp, but it's semi-aggressive. You gotta watch when you get down to where you're floor tilling. You gotta stop using this because you'll go too deep. It creates these little lines that you can't, scratches that you can't get out. And a draw knife. This is a pretty old, this is an antique draw knife that I use, and my son's about got it ruined splitting wood with it, but it still works. That's pretty critical. If you have access to a bandsaw, you can take your stave, figure out where you want to go with it, and take a bandsaw and then whittle it out, and that makes it go pretty quick. I'd leave about a half an inch in the limbs if you're going to use a bandsaw, and then just take out your handle the way whatever shape you want it to be. They're endless. You can put little arrow rests in them, whatever you want to do if you got a bandsaw. I prefer just to do this like this with the traditional handles. If you want to rest, you can glue one in. You can take a little piece of bone or another thicker piece of leather or whatever you want to do, horn, and you can actually put it in the leather and glue it on. And then when you wrap your leather or your cordage or whatever you want to use for your handle material, your wrap, you just wrap it in there and then leave the top out. And then you'll have a little rest if you want one. I shoot off my finger, so I don't find it necessary. Same with the English longbow. What else was I going to show you? Oh, yeah, these are both fiberglass backed bows right here. This is another sister to all three. These are all three came out of the same log. This is a bow my friend Mike Clausen made, and he let somebody shoot it that didn't know how to shoot it, and he had really long arms, and he overdrew it and snapped it. But fortunately, when he did snap it, it ran along a growth ring. So I got the bright idea that I'd epoxy it and wrap it in fiberglass, and it shoots now. So who would have thought you could ever fix one of these, but I did. I guess that's it for now. Like I said, build you a tillering board. And get you a good carpenter's pencil when you're tillering. Learn how to, you can use paracord for a tillering string if you wanted to. I actually made a string. I don't know where it's at right now, but I actually made a string for tillering. I'm going to set this up here one more time and show you about this tillering process. Didn't string it up again. Like I said, don't start this too early when you're first timing it. Get it to where you can floor tiller it and it bends really good. Floor tillering, let me show you what that is real quick. And that's just taking the bow, and I'll stick my knee right there on the handle and start bending it, like that. Once you see it starting to bend, don't go too far. Take your time, follow the pencil method. I think you'll have a lot of success. You could get you a 4-way too, instead of doing a rasp like I do with the sanding block if you don't have a power sander, little pad sander. Just get you a 4-way file, and they'll work pretty good for you, because they got, you know, it's like different grits of sandpaper on the 4-way, and they're pretty cheap. They're only about I think I paid $12 for my last one. It was a good one. That's it. If you have any more questions, just, you know how to get a hold of me.